Today, we're diving into scandalous and often shocking celebrity crimes from the 1970s. This was a time when the rich and famous found themselves entangled in legal troubles that gripped the nation. From Hollywood's golden idols to the music industry's biggest stars, the 70s saw its fair share of celebrity run-ins with the law. So get ready for a wild ride as we uncover the most notorious celebrity crimes of the 70s. Let's jump right in. In 1977, acclaimed film director Roman Polanski made headlines for all the wrong reasons. Polanski was accused of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl, Samantha Geimer, during a photo shoot at actor Jack Nicholson's home. Despite initially pleading not guilty, Polanski later accepted a plea bargain and admitted to unlawful sex with a minor. The case shocked Hollywood and the public alike, especially given Polanski's esteemed status following his work on films like Rosemary's Baby and Chinatown. The details of the incident, including the use of drugs and alcohol, painted a disturbing picture of abuse and exploitation. In a controversial twist, Polanski fled the United States to avoid sentencing and has lived as a fugitive ever since. The case continues to haunt his legacy, with debates about his work and character resurfacing whenever his name is mentioned in the film industry. In March 1976, David Bowie, the iconic rock star, was arrested in Rochester, New York for marijuana possession. Bowie was in town for a concert and was arrested along with fellow musician Iggy Pop and two others. The group was found with a half a pound of marijuana, leading to a serious drug charge. Bowie's arrest came during a turbulent time in his career, marked by his intense drug use and chaotic lifestyle. However, his arrest was handled with an unusual degree of discretion, and he was released on bail the next day. Despite the arrest, Bowie continued to enjoy massive success in his career. The incident became just another wild chapter in the storied life of a rock legend, illustrating the intersection of fame, creativity, and personal excess. Long before the infamous 1994 murder trial, O.J. Simpson had already encountered legal trouble related to domestic violence. In 1979, Simpson was accused of assaulting his then-wife, Margaret L. Whitley. Reports indicated that the violence in their relationship was not a one-time event, with multiple instances of abuse. Simpson's public persona as a charismatic football star and actor was starkly contrasted by these allegations. Despite the seriousness of the accusations, they did not significantly impact his career at the time, reflecting society's often lenient attitude towards celebrity misdeeds. The domestic violence allegations were a grim prelude to the more severe charges Simpson would face in the 1990s, casting a long shadow over his legacy as a sports and entertainment figure. Hey, Wayback USA viewers! If you're finding these revelations as shocking as we do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the untold stories of the past. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear what you think about these celebrity scandals. Punk rock's most infamous couple, Sid Vicious of the Sex Pistols and his girlfriend Nancy Spungen, became the subject of a notorious crime story in 1978. On October 12th, Spungen was found dead in the couple's hotel room at the Chelsea Hotel in New York City with a single stab wound to her abdomen. Sid Vicious was arrested and charged with her murder. The relationship between Vicious and Spungen was tumultuous, marked by heavy drug use and violent altercations. Vicious's arrest was followed by a period of incarceration, during which he attempted suicide and struggled with drug addiction. However, there was a tragic twist to the case. In February 1979, before the case could go to trial, Sid Vicious died of a heroin overdose. The true circumstances of Nancy Spungen's death remain a subject of speculation and intrigue, emblematic of the chaotic and self-destructive punk rock scene of the late 70s. Marvin Gaye, the legendary soul singer, faced significant legal issues due to his failure to pay taxes. In the late 1970s, Gaye was hit with a massive tax bill from the IRS, owing over $4.5 million. His financial woes were compounded by personal struggles, including drug addiction and a tumultuous love life. Gaye's tax troubles came to a head in 1979 when the IRS seized his assets, including royalties from his hit records. This financial strain pushed him into a period of severe depression and creative stagnation. Despite these challenges, Marvin Gaye made a remarkable comeback with his 1982 album Midnight Love, featuring the hit single Sexual Healing. His resilience in the face of adversity remains a testament to his enduring talent and determination. In 1973, members of the iconic rock band Led Zeppelin were involved in a notorious incident at the Edgewater Inn in Seattle. The band was accused of engaging in debauched behavior, including allegedly throwing television sets out of hotel windows and engaging in inappropriate acts with groupies. The most infamous story from this event involves drummer John Bonham and a fish, a tale that has since become rock and roll legend. Though details remain murky and heavily mythologized, the incident highlighted the band's wild lifestyle and the excesses of rock stardom in the 70s. Despite these antics, Led Zeppelin continued to enjoy immense popularity and influence in the music world. The Edgewater Inn incident remains a colorful, albeit controversial chapter in the band's storied history. If you're as fascinated by these wild stories as we are, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Way Back USA. Let us know in the comments which of these celebrity crimes surprised you the most. In December 1974, George Harrison, the Quiet Beatle, faced a terrifying ordeal when his home was invaded by a mentally unstable fan. The intruder, a man named Patrick Michael Boyd, managed to break into Harrison's Friar Park mansion, armed with a knife. Boyd believed that he was receiving messages from Harrison through the Beatles' music, leading to this delusional and dangerous encounter. Fortunately, Harrison and his wife managed to fend off the attacker until the police arrived, preventing any serious harm. This incident brought to light the darker side of fame, where personal security becomes a serious concern. Harrison's close call underscored the vulnerabilities celebrities face, even in the supposed safety of their own homes. The Doors frontman, Jim Morrison, was no stranger to controversy, but his 1970 conviction for lewd and lascivious behavior during a Miami concert remains one of the most talked about incidents. Morrison was accused of exposing himself and simulating sexual acts on stage, shocking the audience and authorities. The trial attracted significant media attention, with Morrison's wild antics both condemned and celebrated by fans. Despite Morrison's claims that the charges were exaggerated, he was found guilty and sentenced to 6 months in prison, although he was released on bail pending appeal. Jim Morrison's legal troubles were emblematic of his rebellious persona and the broader cultural clashes of the era. His untimely death in 1971 added to the mystique and enduring legacy of one of rock's most enigmatic figures. In the 1970s, former Beatle John Lennon faced a prolonged legal battle against deportation from the United States. The Nixon administration sought to have Lennon removed due to its anti-war activism and perceived threat to the establishment. The official reason given was Lennon's 1968 conviction for marijuana possession in the UK. Lennon's fight to stay in the US became a high-profile case, attracting support from numerous celebrities and public figures. He argued that the deportation attempt was politically motivated, aimed at silencing his outspoken views. In 1976, after a lengthy and highly publicized legal battle, Lennon won the right to remain in the United States. This victory was seen as a triumph for freedom of speech and political dissent, solidifying Lennon's status as not just a musical icon, but also a symbol of resistance. In November 1970, actress and activist Jane Fonda was arrested at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport on suspicion of drug smuggling. Authorities seized a large quantity of vitamins and supplements, mistaking them for illegal drugs. Fonda was outspoken about her anti-war activism, leading to suspicions that her arrest was politically motivated. Fonda's mugshot, showing her raising her fist in defiance, became an iconic image of the era. She was released on bail, and the charges were eventually dropped when the substances were proven to be vitamins. This incident highlighted the intense scrutiny faced by celebrities who were vocal about political issues, especially during the turbulent 1970s. Fonda's arrest only strengthened her resolve, and she continued to be an influential activist and actress. There you have it, Way Back USA family. 10 shocking and unforgettable celebrity crimes from the 1970s. These stories remind us that even those who seem to have it all can find themselves embroiled in scandal and controversy. The 70s were a wild time, and the actions of these celebrities left a lasting impact on their legacies and the cultural landscape. If you've enjoyed this trip down memory lane, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from you. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating stories of our past with Wayback USA.